Hey everyone, welcome back to The Binding. Patrick, I want to go ahead and give a thanks to the wonderful fellow who made the art that you saw at the top of the stream. That comes from Max Beckert, or maybe that's Max Beck Art. I don't know. You can check out his stuff at maxbeckart.tumblr.com. Really fantastic, really embraces my gambling nature that I have just gone into a deep dark hole about in The Binding of Isaac. And we're back. I was gone for a week in San Francisco, playing video games, being on live streams, doing all sorts of stuff. And now it's back to playing The Binding of Isaac. We are, trying to march towards the end game. And, after having taken a week away from this, doing this every day is a huge time investment. And I want to keep doing it. I want to see this through. But we may stop doing it every day. We're not going to do something like every week, because I think part of the appeal of this is that we kind of keep going at it. But I don't know. I haven't decided whether we just march all the way through this and see it through, and then I change the format for the next game or not. I don't know. I'm still kind of thinking it through, but I've got all these interviews I want to get to, I got all these articles I want to write, and The Binding of Isaac definitely takes up a lot of my time. But we'll worry about that for another day. I'll think it over today and see where we go. But for now, we're going to jump back into the basement, and I'm not sure if we should do another challenge. That's where we ended off, right? So we got Meat Forever. We did that. So should we still do a challenge? Challenge is yes or no? Let's find out. So we got a poll going. The stream's a little behind it, but that's okay. Alright, so challenges are definitely winning. So I guess we need to figure out what we want to do in terms of a challenge. You guys know better than I do. So as soon as that ends, my guess is we're going to want to do 8 or 9. I feel like people were saying 6 through 9 were kind of the ones to go after. So let's go ahead and put that out again. I guess 8 or 9 is gonna win, but I guess I could be wrong. Ooh, look at all those. I like watching those bars go up and down, up and down, up and down. All right, 8 is definitely gonna win, unless 9 makes some sort of miraculous comeback. These weirdo. Who's the weirdo that voted for 3? Jeez. Oh, never mind. You're not alone. You've got a second weirdo alongside you. You don't want to be alone. Weirdos need to stick together. Alright, we're doing 8. 8 it is. Spider Boy. Hopefully I remember how to play this game. It has been a couple of days. Alright, Spider Boy it is. And then we go to the basement. Mutant Spider, quad shot. Holy crap. Whoa! And also, he looks really gross. Didn't we unlocked everything is terrible the last time, didn't we? No blue rocks. Got that nasty little thing right there. So I believe everything is terrible means that things are gonna get harder. Like, just the game is generally more difficult. Which, I guess, as someone that was saying we were making it to the end pretty regularly, I guess why not have it be a little more difficult? So unfortunately, no keys yet. So we got a gold chest, which we'd love to open, but nothing doing. Oh, damn. So we can't get in there either. So no key drops in general. Man, this quad shot is the business. I gotta tell you. if we can get that pumped up a little bit, that's gonna be something else. So I got chat open on the right. Got my Isaac, wow. So I have to assume, oh. Have to assume that the white sort of hue around Widow, and the enemies in general, means that that's slowing them down. Gonna check, confirm my suspicions. Range up, sure. So I've only got one bomb. I don't think I'm gonna use it. Because I don't know exactly which one I would want to open, and I want to hold on to that bomb. And I don't think I saw any blue rocks, so I think we just mosey on. I feel like I just destroyed my mother, considering I'm kind of a spider. I like the little shoes that I've got on now. So many spiders. I wonder if the fact that I'm kind of spider-like means that I'm going to run into more spider creatures during this run. That would be unfortunate considering I am not a huge fan of spiders. Man, all these rocks and not a single blue rock. I feel like when I've been playing Wrath of the Lamb that I've actually come across like way fewer blue rocks than I did when I was playing the vanilla version of Binding of Isaac. Is that something other people have felt similarly about? Huh, I didn't know that when you actually walked over the webs that it actually slowed down your shots. It's not just your movement, it's your shots as well. Well, thankfully, we at least got a key. Probably. I probably want to open that. I only have 1 cent, so like going to the shop doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Ugh. Woo! Alright, 2 health. That's great. One of those. Store the level. I've only got 1 cent, so why would I want to go to the shop? I've only got 1 bomb. I've had no item drops. I wonder if when you play with the quad shot, the game sort of just kind of artificially limits that in order to like balance out the fact that you're super powerful. Shit. Woo. Hey, buddy. So still only 1 bomb. I could give it a shot. I could assume that because this is surrounded on 3 sides that could be where the secret room is. Not true. So we've gone ahead and lost that bomb, unfortunately. With 3 cents, I'm not going to want to go into the shop, but I am going to go spend one of my keys on the gold chest. Well, we got 2 bombs, so I guess we'll take that. Alright, lots of hearts. So let's go ahead and do this thing. Isaac. Oh, okay. Alright. Actually, this is one where the quad shot could be pretty useful. Just slowing him down in general. This is a guy that can really mess you up because of his speed. Aw, man. tiers up. The world. Let's double check that. We got our cheat sheet. Reveals the entire map and shows the icons for every room which has one. That's really useful. I'll probably try and hold on to that because we're going to want that for more dangerous levels in the assumption that we might not find a better card. Oh crap, I forgot about that. So he seems to only do that when you're at a distance. The fortunate part is that I have a huge distance shot. As long as I'm not stupid. Damn it. Oh. A lump of coal. Damage up and tier size based on how long tiers are in the air. Plus 0.14 damage for every frame. Oh man. If you have brimstone or technology, the lump of coal does a flat +2 damage. This item synergizes extremely well with range stat ups because they allow tiers to maintain airtime for so like, yeah. Dang. So that's a fantastic upgrade for the kind of character we seem to be building right now. There's one other spot I guess I'd feel comfortable using the bomb on, which I guess would be right here. Which now we're pretty happy about using. And it does seem like now I've gotten 2 levels in a row where we have not come across a room where you use a key to access a golden chest. So in the event that that doesn't appear on this set of challenges, that means we can probably safely go to the shop, spend our key there, and see if we get anything decent here. So I think I'm going to go ahead and spend that on the ladder because that could be useful for allowing us to access items that we otherwise couldn't get or put ourselves in situations where enemies can't hurt us. We have not gotten any health upgrades. Would really love to get something in that direction. Alright. Got an itch on my ear. Can't tell if that's the spider or what. So these guys can be nasty, but they're kind of landlocked right now, and I've got the range, so no keys. Hoping we can find another key to head to a shop. Of course, the nice part is that we can now, I think, hang out on things like this and never get hurt. Which allows us to be just ultra careful in some of these sections. Alright, so we go ahead and cleared that out. No item drops whatsoever so far. I don't know if that's just the way the game is balancing this particular challenge. Great, that's fantastic. Now, we still have 14 cents. Not going to use the key on the shop yet. We're going to hold on to that for a little while longer. These guys can clear out those blocks, so I want to try and use him so that you know, trying to preserve my health. It seems like this might end up being a low health run unless things change. So we want to try and use everything to our advantage. That dude just totally escaped his confines. That does not normally happen. So that's where the ladder comes in handy, because we're getting +1/+1. So now we're up to 4 bombs, which we're pretty happy about. Go ahead and get that 1 cent. I don't know if that's really worth it. I'm not sure how I feel about going after that. I'd like to see if we get any health drops in this stage first. Red patch. One in 5 chance when taking damage to get +3 razor points. Plus 1.8 damage if the effect activates. Damage up calculation with regards to razor points. Damage equal damage plus. Yeah. Okay. Alright, well. Seems like that could help us. All right. So that means this is surrounded on 4 sides, right? Which means I should be able to bomb my way into the shop. Which allows me to save that key. So that's the treasure map, which is going to negate the world, but it's still probably more useful. So we're going to go ahead and grab that. Grab these pills. We're going to hope these pills don't take our health down. Bad gas. So the world doesn't really do anything more for us. I don't need the 3 bombs. Well, that's whatever. You'll probably use it. Sure, right? That's not a blue rock. Okay, so we've saved that key, which means we can now use that key on the gold chest. That is exactly what we were looking for. So now we've got health up with our damage up and our range up. We're feeling pretty good. Death Sandwich says the world gives you the compass for a floor, so I guess it's actually still useful. I want to try and use our range to our advantage here. slowdown shots coming to play right there, allowing us to get a couple more hits in. Another HP up. That is crazy. We are psyched about that. And I don't know what this means. We're going to grab it. The Halo. All stats up. That seems great. Thanks, buddy. So this run is getting pretty crazy pretty fast. So we might as well go fight in that armory, see if we can get anything out of it, because Isaac is pretty stacked at this point. And this level has completely transformed our build. Oh, but now I can't. Do I need full health in order to do it? So not super happy about the drops there. You know, I kind of knew what I was getting into with a blue chest as opposed to a gold chest, but I feel like with my stats, with my health, I'm in pretty comfortable position. So, you know. And that gives me a bunch of bombs, which means that I can be a little more experimental with trying to find the secret rooms in later areas. So, you know, we took half a heart. Even that was sort of an accident. So that ends up being a room we're okay having taken the hit on. Nothing else to do here. We fully explore the floor, and then we continue. Alright, so now, so I believe the world would fill out this entire map and tell us where, like, the boss room is and such. So now we know where the secret room is, so we can go ahead and you know, take care of that relatively quickly. But we're going to want to hold on to the world, because that will allow us to suss out where the boss is, which is going to be important when we're dealing with later stages, when we're trying to make a beeline to the end as fast as possible. Right now, I feel comfortable saying overpowered. All right, so that is where the red patch has kicked in, which now turns me red and makes me even more devastating than I already am. That's a soul heart. Cancer. Tier delay decreased by 2. This increases tier rate by different amounts based on your current tier stat. A delay of 24. This trinket has 25% more tier rate. At max fire rate, this adds another 200% tier rate. Therefore, it's more useful as you gain more tier stat. This trinket can break the tier rate of fire cap. This trinket does not reduce the drop chance of hearts of any kind, which is often believed to be true. Alright, so now I can fire even faster. Man, I'm getting some kick-ass drops on this run. So we continue through. Alright, so that was it. That was a hit that I did not need to take. Don't feel great about that. I don't need that 1 cent, so I'm not going to worry about it. Quite seem to get that last hit. So now we got Guppy's head, which I believe does like a spread shot. I'll go ahead and leave that cent there. Rather not take the health hit. Oh, that's right, I can just walk across. Saving time. Interesting level setup. Haven't come across any gambling. None of our traditional Isaac mainstays. Gonna get that angled shot. There we go. But, you know, Lord Gambler, you know, he works in mysterious ways, and I think right now he might be working by giving us all these item drops. Alright, so we're definitely going to go to the shop. We got some money to spend. We got some extra keys. Whew. So we might as well just grab that compass. Let's just, you know, that makes the world irrelevant, but I'm okay with that. I don't really need another key. I'd rather have the compass than relying on using one tarot card, because damn it, it's definitely possible that we will come across another tarot card that is more useful. Oh jeez, what a weird room. So, and I guess we can spend what little we got right here. Nothing. Take the money. See if we can get out of these two machines. Not a lot of luck so far. It's all right, Lord Gambler. You know, I understand. One can't have everything. All right, so we'll leave that heart there. Leave that heart there. We'll go ahead and take out the boss, and then we'll see where we're at. There seems like we left another card somewhere, and all the way on the left. Oh no, that's a trinket, I bet. Man, that slow speed that the quad shot. Oh. That is an intense slowing of that boss. Let's go ahead and focus on taking him out. HP up. Alright, and so we have, let's see, 1 heart, half a heart, 2 hearts, 3 hearts, 3 whole hearts in order to see if we can get something out of this. Good Lord! Lord Gambler! Lord Gambler, I know you're not appearing to us in the traditional ways, but Lord Gambler, you are clearly with us today. We praise you. We praise you, Lord Gambler. Wow! Wow! All right, let's blow this stuff up. Not gonna take the goat hoof. And we're rocking it. Let's keep moving. Okay, so Necropolis 1. We don't really have items that were too, we're not trying to charge anything up, so I think we. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Let's go ahead and get into that room. So with 9 cents, it might be worth going to the shop. Or we could do this. Or we could do this. What do you got in store for us, Lord Gambler? Anything? Oh, I will take that heart. Thank you. Yes, yes, please. Give us your greatest hearts. Oh. Slippery Isaac. Whoop. Yep. Alright. Juiced up. Oh, is that what that does? I thought that, I thought Guppy said did the shots. Or maybe that's a different Guppy thing. No drops? Nothing? Ah! Wow. That was a crappy room. I've only got 1 cent. I don't think it makes sense to... Is Necropolis 1 Mom? I can't remember. No. Alright. I'm not sure I fought this boss. Yes, I have. HP up again. Woo! Alright, so... Devil Room items. So we got the shovel, right? We need to go deeper. Spawns a trapdoor at the player's feet which allows them to travel to the next floor. So we could use that at Mom's heart, right? that's the pact, right? Damage up, tears up, soul hearts. Alright. Jeez. Okay. Well, I guess we just keep going then, huh? So I think we just keep heading towards the boss. We don't have any reason to really be screwing around. Oh my god. The amount of damage we are doing right now is ridiculous. Alright. Secret room. Oh. So we got some money. So let's go to that shop. Oh, thank you, Lord Gambler. So that's Mom's purse. Could be good or bad, right? Oh, more trinket room. Oh, that's just good. So it doesn't do much for us right now, but no blue rocks in there, right? Blue, 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 nothing. Okay. And we continue. Headed toward the boss room. Oh. Ah, this is just, oh my god. We just tear through people. So this is Mom, right? So, okay. Let's,
Isaac!
okay. Man, tears up. Oh, and we got a blue rock in the corner. Soul hearts. All right, so we just keep moving then. We have just the ultimate damage machine right now. My guy is just wrecking. It seems like we're gonna have potential to make a really deep run here. You know, never say never. That's a lot of space that we need to get through. That's a pretty nasty layout. And money doesn't mean anything to us anymore because we're not gonna run across any shops, but there is the chance that we could run across some gambling opportunities. So we're gonna go up and to the right and make our way to the boss and try and be as careful as possible. One thing we want to remember is if we come across a particularly bad room layout that we can bomb our way through. We have a lot of health and damage, but we'd like to preserve that as much as possible. So one thing to remember is that we can bomb our way out of a room. The times when I'll usually bomb my way out of a room is when we come across a boss or a sub-boss that the game has assigned to us. If there is a particularly tough one that I'm going to have trouble with and lose a lot of health, just get out of there. The drop is not going to be worth it. Oh, people I could shovel? Yeah, I think I'm going to hold on to the shovel and I'll use it at the next one. Oh man, this is a mean. I should just use the shovel now? Is that... Oh, alright. I'm going to trust the chat. I don't know how the shovel... Alright, guys. I hope that was the right move. Alright, let's go ahead and get the secret. Alright, so now we gotta recharge that shovel. Here's a question for the chat as we're working on recharging that shovel. Should I use the shovel after I beat Mom's heart, or should I use the shovel before Mom's heart? Because you could obviously guarantee going on to the next level after you beat Mom's heart. Man, I'm not giving you anything, buddy. I'm gonna have to put it up to a vote. There's a lot of contradictory information happening in the chat. If you use it before, that doesn't count as challenge beaten. You'll still have to beat Satan's. Alright, so it seems like what we're going to do is... we are going to beat Mom's heart, and then use the shovel to guarantee we can keep going. Alright, we need to go ahead and clear out one more room to charge that. We need to find a room with something to do, though. That's about as easy of a room as you could ask for. Alright, shovel charged. Now we head to Mom's heart. So for people who didn't pick up on what the plan is going to be, the chat is full of people that are helping and trolling. So we have to try and find a middle ground. So there seems to be some indication from some folks that you will not be able to have the challenge checked off as complete unless you beat Mom's heart. Otherwise, I would have to beat Mom's heart then and beat Satan, which we've only gotten to once, never beaten, in order for the completion to be completed. In order for the challenge to be completed. So we're going to beat Mom's heart, make sure that so that the challenge then registers, and then we'll dig a shovel in the boss room so that we can keep going. That seems like that should satisfy everyone. With our build, we should be able to just kind of hang out here. Reach most enemies across the room. Anyone is going to just kind of get decimated as they come at me, so this is largely a... What was that? Largely a trivial fight. So Spider Butt has appeared in the basement. Ow. Ow. What the hell was I getting hurt by? Alright, so it appeared anyway. Which means, we're gonna keep going. So now what happens if we use the shovel? Does it even do anything? Alright, so we're gonna make a beeline. Trying to use our range as much as possible. A little afraid about our health situation. Oh man, this could be our salvation. Give me health. Lord Gambler. I feel like you wouldn't have put this here with 35 cents unless you wanted to tell me something. Hearts, 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 thank you. Hearts, hearts, hearts. So we're gonna have to make it through 3 rooms. I'm a little worried about that. The last time we made it here, things went real bad really quickly. Of course, that was in a room where I could only take 1 hit. Who wants keys? I'm giving out keys for days. Don't need bombs. There's no point in this fight where I'm gonna want to use bombs. Just like soul soul hearts. I keep dropping out. Thank you. Pump it up. Pump it up. Lord Gambler, we ask thee to give us more keys. Please give us more keys. Ah! No! No! Yeah, sure, I can unlock everything now. Great. I should have shot away that bomb. Damn! Damn! Two of diamonds. Doubles the number of coins you have. If you have no coins, it gives you 2. Roll's not gonna do anything for us. Alright, let's hope this room doesn't suck. One at a time, one at a time, one at a time. Okay. Whew. Patience. Patience. The Fool. Teleports the player to the starting room of the current floor. Nope. Alright guys, this is it. This is what we came for. This has been a great run. Let's see if we can do this. Damn! 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 Range, 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 range. Damn! hands are shaking. Fuck. Well, that was a build that we could have pulled that off. That was my first time making it to what appear, you know, there's basically 4 forms at that point. You get like Krampus, basically, then 2 versions of Krampus, and then you get that big Satan who does sort of a vomit blast and then also sort of sprays you with a ton of bullets, turns it kind of into a bullet hell shooter. And then that final form is basically double version of Mom with enemies on the screen. Now, it actually didn't seem that difficult. It was mostly that I was panicking. It probably would have made a lot of sense to pause the game at that point to kind of get my composure. I had 2 hearts, I had 2 hits. It was certainly doable. A lot of what I needed to do was probably just to keep navigating the room, making sure to not worry so much about when I was hitting the hooves, because the hooves weren't the problem. Like, those are telegraphed. You're going to be able to get out of the way of those. It's the other enemies. And the reason the enemies are a problem is because they have a blast radius. And the area of effect from them blowing up is what was freaking me out. So that's what caused me to panic, which is too bad, because, man, did I have a kick-ass build that was just made for mowing down enemies. And then I had, you know, the world and the compass, which just led me straight to Satan. So it feels really devastating to not having taken him out because I was so damn close. But that's the way it goes, and sometimes you get those bills and sometimes you don't. But that's going to do it for the Binding of Patrick. What a great run to go on our first show back. I guess it just sort of goes to show that Lord Gambler is always watching. He works in ways we cannot always know. And while we've made it deeper into the Binding Isaac than we ever have before, we still have not beaten the game to my satisfaction. So we'll be back probably tomorrow. Maybe we'll keep it daily this week and think of tapering off from there. But either way, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow.